Hello everyone and welcome to another Plan With Me video. This is Elise of Plan With Elise. It feels very echoey in here. I don't know why, but anyway, today we are planning in my dashboard happy planner for the week of October 23rd through October 29th. So first up, as always, I think I ran out. No. Well, I have another. First, I'm covering up. This is going to be one of those videos, isn't it? I can already tell. I'm using my Tombow Mono correction tape to cover up these sections. There we go. I do love this correction tape. Now that Papermate has discontinued my favorite correction tape, this has become my new favorite, and I really like it. I haven't had any problems with it. I actually like how small it is. I like how it feels in my hand. All right, today I am using Chic Fall by Live Love Posh. This is such a fun sticker book, and I feel like I haven't had as much of a chance to use it as I'd want to because there are just so many amazing fall stickers this season. And I'm like, okay, we are nearing the week of Halloween. I probably won't be decorating for Halloween next week in any of my planners because I'm going to Chicago at the end of the week. So I'm kind of making like this week the week to decorate for Halloween. So I want to play around a little bit with this bottom section because I don't really think I'm going to use it functionally. Although, as I'm looking at this week and realizing the next week is when I go away, I feel like there's probably a lot that I'm going to need to make sure I get done. So it actually might be busier than I was originally thinking. I really like these little photos. I feel like as Polaroids, there's got to be some, I was just making sure that you'd be able to see that they're Polaroids. They are gray, but I feel like against the page, it's not that obvious. I feel like there has to be a more creative way to put these in my planner than the way that I'm thinking. So maybe if I just turn them a little bit and they'll kind of look like they're photos. And then here's a thought. Just hit me. I'm gonna take 2 of these little pink bullet points if I can get them off the page. Sometimes it's a struggle with paper bullet points, and just like put that there so it looks like it's kind of pinned onto the page. I feel like that does it. It kind of just adds a little something, right? Sometimes the smallest little change can definitely make an impact. So I like how that looks. Let's jump back to these though and play around a little bit more because there's plenty of stickers to play around with. We just like put that right there. I think that that's fun. I'm gonna struggle in this section. I can already feel it because these stickers are a lot more decorative and I'm afraid of running out of space for function. So, oops, I'm gonna move this over for a second and try to start like setting up some of these. I mean, this I do want to put on the side because I feel like it'll look cute there. I could also put it right here, to be honest, because I don't really need the entire width of this box. And let's see what else. We could take this little pumpkin tree. Actually, if there is going to be a section for me to use less decorative stickers, I feel like it would be Sunday because Sunday is my mom's birthday and my niece and nephew both have games, and I am going, at this point, at least when I'm filming this video, I'm supposed to be going away Saturday. So it might actually make sense to kind of cover up this whole section. And you know what? If it ends up that I need it, I really covered Friday there. If it ends up that I need it, I can always pull in a sheet like a half sheet of paper or something, or a sticky note, honestly, because that's the benefit of a disc-bound planner. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of adjust this space here. So it's almost like these are coming out of the tree. And then I feel like we need something over here for Saturday. So looking back at the sticker book, what about if we take this? This is going to be a couple weeks in a row that I will be covering up the weekend because next weekend I'll be away. So lot coming up this fall. Just when I thought October would be quiet. And we can put these books over here. Does that work? I think that works. Okay, now I wanted to bring these in, but the problem is that I can't put them this way because then they're going to be upside down. So I don't know where this is going to go. I'm going to put it down on the bottom for now. In the meantime, I want to bring in some boxes. So when I'm looking at the colors here, we can use this lavender, and we can also use the orange. I'd want to use this lighter orange, so before I go ahead and use it, that's what I thought. I didn't think I'd have enough of it. So instead of cutting those boxes to be smaller, I'm going to grab the Mojo Jojo Plans functional boxes stickers. And let's see, we've got this lavender, that's a good match. And this orange is a little different, but I think it's doable. I think we'll survive. So let's brainstorm. I want to put this orange over here, but I would not object to something a little bit decorative up at the top with it. Maybe like this little spooky bag, because that's cute. And then with that there, I know what's going to go over here. But I wonder, can we bring this in? No, because it's right there. Ugh. It's going to make me crazy. I want to bring this in somewhere and I just can't figure out where it'll go. So, okay, we'll leave that be. I wish there were like individual candy corn stickers. I feel like that could have been fun because most of these are big. So I think we're just going to go simple then, since I'm not quite finding what I'm looking for. And then we need a couple more of these. I will link everything in the description. Both of these sticker books, code Elise10 will give you a discount. It's also an affiliate link, which means that I earn a commission when you use my code or my link. Okay, orange. I lost where I was. But I do love this book of header boxes. I feel like part of me forgot about it in the last couple dashboard videos, but also some of them were filmed before the sticker book launched. So that's one of those things I always have to balance as a creator, is remembering what you've actually seen versus not seen. So I don't think I've slipped up. I don't think, but it's definitely not always easy. Okay, now we've got my icons, Proud Sticker Designs icons, and this is where the function happens. I've got a list of videos to film. Then we are going to take my Instagram icons, and we don't have room on Saturday and Sunday because I covered them up, but I'm going to put these right next to the dates, and this will give me just more space down here. So these are going to be for the photo that'll go on Instagram each day, which usually corresponds with the video I've posted. It doesn't always happen. I'm not always great about posting photos. It kind of just depends on if I've taken the photo or not by the time that I write in the planner. Sometimes I just need to write in my planners and I haven't taken a picture yet, and that's why it doesn't end up on Instagram. But I was gonna say, if you're not on YouTube, make sure you take a look, because there's definitely things that you would miss if you're only on Instagram. But if you're watching this video, you're on YouTube. So ignore everything else that I just said, because that doesn't make sense. Okay, planner icon or Patreon icon. This is for everything coming up that I need to handle for Patreon for the coming week. Then I feel like my stickers have gotten out of order here because I usually have them pretty situated. Then we're going to take a planner icon. This is anything planner related, whether it's new releases or things I need to do with brands, anything like that. And then we're going to take a TikTok icon. I know I have a smaller one than this though. I need to organize these. Here we go. TikTok icon. I haven't been great about this the last few weeks. There's just been stuff going on behind the scenes that has made me a little bit less focused on the extras. And when I say the extras, I consider Instagram Reels and TikToks to be extra. The root of Plan with Elise and the most important places for me are Patreon, YouTube, Instagram, my Patreon Facebook group. Anything else besides that? Well, Etsy, really, I'm not putting anything new on Etsy for now, but a lot of the Etsy stuff is just more answering people's messages and questions they may have. So anyway, I consider TikTok to be an extra part that I'm not necessarily, like I just haven't always had the time to dedicate to. That was a long ramble. Okay. I want to test out a couple of dot markers because I think I just want to use dots here as the bullets. So I'm trying to find just a sheet of paper to decide. This is probably going to be the best one. Yeah, I don't even think I need to do anything else. But let's just check this peach one. I think it's a little bit too peach versus orange. So shift that aside. And I'm just going to simply bullet these. And by putting the Instagram icon up at the top, I allowed myself to have all of this space for to-dos. Depending on how much work I get done on weekends, I don't always have a ton of Plan with Elise to-dos during the week, but usually in the beginning of the week I do. As the week goes on, it kind of slows down a little bit. So, okay, we've got everything in here that needs to be in here, right? But what about the things we want to put in? Can I find a home for this guy? I don't know that it's going to happen because I have that one down there. So I think this sticker is just not going to make its way in. But there are more Halloween stickers. So what if, even though it's not necessarily part of this set, I don't want to bring a spider web in. A spider web is scary. And I feel like this is cute and I don't want anything scary. We have a spooky. That's enough. I don't know. I feel like, I mean, I could take this little spooky babe. Why not? We can put this little spooky babe right over here. And then what I could also do, since I said that I wished there were individual pieces of candy corn, I'm not going to cut every single one of these out individually. It's just not where I'm at, but I also don't know that it's necessary. Like, we can just kind of put that got messed up. Put that there. I do need a box because on Tuesday I have a Patreon Zoom. So let's grab an orange box and I'm just going to do a small one over here for the Zoom. I don't necessarily need much more space than that. And then you can take these and let's lift this. Kind of have that hanging out. And then maybe we just bring these in over here, but I'm shifting them more to the side so that I don't lose too much of Friday's function. And just cut it off. And then we've got a little bit of candy corn there, a little bit here, and a little bit there. And I think with that, we are finished. So that is a wrap on the spread. I'll link everything I used in the description. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for hanging out with me. Wishing everyone a wonderful week, and I will see you soon.